Damn. Damn, son. Man, I know that's a bad situation, man. Damn. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm. Man, that's a bad situation. My heart goes out to the families. Chris Paul, his wife, the whole nine. Damn. It's a bad situation, man. He in a bad spot. He in a real bad spot. He is. I mean, that's crazy. You're on the sidelines trying to heal up so you can get back to playing. Your team is like number one in the West. They playing good ball. And then, out of the blue, you got this nonsense that happens. Wow. Some man get jealous and want to blow up your happy home. Blow it up. Because he unhappy. We spoke about these miserable people. We said, what does misery people love to do? Cause more misery. That's it. They want others to feel what they feel. So instead of spreading love, they spread misery. Misery loves company, don't it? Now, here's what you don't know. CP3 and his wife was contemplating a divorce just a few years ago. There was problems in paradise. And the pandemic is what brought them back whole as a family. But there's some problems that has existed within a marriage, just like any other person. Now, what was it? I don't know. Was it cheating or infidelity? I don't know. But Chris never came off as the guy that was out there on the poon hound. But one thing he is very arrogant and very smug at times. Now, with that being said, on the Patreon, there's a lot more we're going to say. Y'all know. Y'all already know. So if you don't have the Casino for Life Patreon damn show, you click the link below where it says join the Patreon, and we will kick this off. Now, let's get into some more of this. Jada, Chris Paul wife, looks better than Kim Kardashian. Period. Serious. But an old wise man told me something. He said, show me the baddest woman, the most beautifulest woman in the world. And I'll show you the guy that's tired of effing her. Show me the most beautiful girl in the world, and I will show you a guy that's tired of effing her. So it goes to show you that when you are in that for physical attraction and nothing else keeps you on the table, but this is the mother of your two sons. Like, I just couldn't see that being the case or happening, but damn. Now, for what I was told, he was asked about this from his wife. I was told CP3 was asked about this from his wife. Prior or before, I don't know. All I know is when all of this was happening, Chris Paul, like, because it just happened a few days ago. But all I do know is that she did ask him about the situation. And his whole thing is that that man is sick right now and he needs help. So no response from Chris Paul will be the response. So LeBron James, this is for you. You wonder why the media don't ask him any questions? Okay, let's see if the media asks Chris Paul about Kanye West and Kim Kardashian when they stick a microphone back in his face. Let's see if the media is allowed to ask that question. Since the media could just ask anything they want. It won't happen. Not if that person want to cover NBA games ever again. And you know that. So let's move forward. That's really for y'all. And when I mean y'all, that's for the people that don't know how this works with the media. They think just the media can. No, the media can't do that anymore. No, I've come up off a different boat. I come off a different boat. Now, what does this really mean? These two actually knew each other. Kim and Chris Paul's wife actually knew each other. They're aware. They're not the best of friends, but they're aware. Every marriage is going to have problems. But one thing I know you don't do is embarrass your wife. That's one thing you don't need to do is embarrass your wife. And Jada Crawley is a beautiful woman, and we always gave you credit for marrying well. And this doesn't take away from none of his, and like basketball or anything. Like he's the last traditional point guard. And Devin Booker is being blamed as the one that hooked Kim up with Chris Paul. Because in case for y'all who have lives, Devin Booker was dating Kendall Jenner, who's also dated the entire NBA for a long time. And if you wonder why Devin Booker and Kyle Kuzma aren't friends anymore, I mean, not Kyle Kuzma. Sorry about that. Um, Ben Simmons. This is why. I've already did the truth behind the Ben Simmons situation. But it was funny. I'll give you the short version right now, in case you didn't see the video. Ben Simmons was dating Kendall first, and he hooked his friend up. Remember I did a video yesterday on One Crack News saying why do women hook guys up with hook their best friends up with guys that they want? This is the reason. Kendall's idea was to hook Devin Booker up with her friend. So Devin Booker was with her friend, and she was with Ben Simmons. Ben was like, "Yeah, I'm bring Devin, my boy Devin." So they were always going out, and then her friend was like, "Girl, he is a freak. I love this Devin Booker." So she telling Kendall all about it. Kendall's already thinking, "Oh yeah, my friend gonna get rid of him. They gonna break up, and then me and him gonna get up." She already planned this out. This is what women do. They put them on standby. They don't want them to go nowhere, so I'm gonna keep them close by hooking them up with one of my friends who ain't no good. No. Well, what's happening now is that you have TMZ, International World Business News, was outside Chris Paul's home. So he had to sneak onto his property because of this Kanye West situation. Yeah, you got all the gossip sites mixing in with NBA media trying to get any type of photo or response from Chris Paul about the situation. Well, they've dated since high school. You know, I don't know if she went to Wake, but I know they dated in high school. Chris Paul and his wife, and she's a very beautiful woman, Jada Crawley Paul. She's about 1 year older than Chris, so he was a junior and she was a senior. And it wasn't cool for her to date Chris Paul at the time because I remember she was a senior and he was a junior in high school when they started dating. So I remember Chris Paul has no game. Like he don't know how to talk to women. So that's why I found this hookup to be crazy. But when Kanye said Devin Booker hooked it up, it made sense. And that made me believe it a lot more when Kanye said it, the way he said it, because that's exactly how Chris Paul operates. When he met his wife, it was like that. He didn't come up to her and start talking. He talked to her friend and asked the friend to hook him up. It's like, can you introduce me? And then, yep, that's why they went to Wake Forest together. So it took 10 years for them to really get married. Yeah, he said we gonna spend our lives together. Remember on Instagram, I feel like the luckiest man in the world to call you my wife. Well, it's a lot of players in the league. The way that they are, it was, a lot of guys cheat. But I'm saying to have Devin Booker be the one to be the hookup man, it's pretty weird that it happened that way. But Devin Price said, "Look, man, I'm running a. We can run a 2-man game right now, 2-on-2. I got the one sister, but the other sister, I'm just gonna say, the other guy's in Wyoming right now. You good? Tell you, man, you good. You can handle that one. She was already ready to give you something. She's like, yeah, Kim? Yeah, man, I'm trying to tell you, but it's going to be all off the books. They got an indoor court and everything. We ain't got to leave the house. No one's going to know we on the grounds. Chicago, come to my house, pick me up, and pick us up. You going to be in the back. We coming on the property, and we going in through the back way. Through the garage. They ain't gonna see none of us. We don't get out at all. There's gonna be no photo. Man, but I told my wife, don't worry, we'll make that. Got a whole new change of clothes at the house. I'm gonna say we had to go back to my crib to get you a new suit. That suit that they had didn't fit right. And you gonna send her a snapshot saying, I gotta wear one of Devin's suits. We're already prepared for this. Hey, I know an NBA player that got caught up using the photo. He took a photo from earlier in the day and was trying to act like it was at the same time and he was out cheating. And she was like, man, you do not know how to use your phone because it's got the date and time when the photo was created on there in the details. And not only that, she can know the location. It's got like the codes in there to tell you where the location was, where he took the photo. It was funny as hell. Yeah, babe, I'm right here chilling. I mean, he just started the most randomest argument after that. Like, it was just random. You always searching for something. You ain't never gonna be happy with nothing. I can't do nothing right. Man. And you was like, man, they argue like real people. Because they are real people. Oh no, she just embarrassed. See, it's like Nia Long right now. Nia Long is more embarrassed than anything because it's in the media, it's in the public. You have ruined her life for the time being. So M.A. Udoka is in the doghouse under the doghouse. Yeah, I don't know what to say for people except for they better they better get themselves together. Times are changing, B. I never Man, I would never go like that. I ain't finna risk that for no dizzy ass Kardashian. The hell would I risk that for? See, that's our problem. Right? That's another problem we got right there. We always thinking the best solution is always the grass is greener on the other side. Grass ain't always greener. Yeah, for what? 20, 30 minutes of pleasure, you finna give yourself a lifetime of pain. No, it ain't even worth it. Plus, his wife is fine. You did well, Chris. I can see if your wife, you married her, she was this fine woman and she just did turned into a doggone, she just let herself go. She got the 2 kids, she got her stomach just all hanging down. She got to tuck her stomach into her pants. You know, it's like, I could see if that was your reality. I could see that. If that was your reality, then fine. If that's not your reality, then don't make it your reality. That's what I'm saying. Don't make it your reality. I've seen women do that. They get in shape. When they break up and get in go through a breakup, they start getting on the treadmill. They start working out with their girlfriends and doing all this. And he's like, girl, I'm down 10 pounds. Uh-huh. And they get themselves looking great to go out and get another man. Why are you going to trap him if that ain't what you finna do when you get him? Maybe if you were doing that type of stuff, he wouldn't have left. We know somebody that did that. I mean, he left his wife cold behind. She cost him a promotion at work because he got a job in Japan. You can't just go to Japan if you're sick. So he was going to take a job in Japan. This is a major promotion for him, where he's worked his whole life for. He can't take her because she's not physically able to go because she done got so obese being a housewife and not working, and him paying all the bills. It wasn't going to work out. So he ended up having to take a job in North Carolina, which wasn't the promotion he wanted. His wife wasn't healthy to go. They didn't approve her on the physical. She had all kind of complications from diabetes and from overeating. And he told her, just go to the gym, do this and that, and then try to help herself because it was bad for her health. And look where it ended up. So it is what it is, man. It's a crazy world. Don't forget to subscribe to the page. Don't forget to subscribe to that Kwame Brown Bus Life. Welcome to HD TV, Ticket TV. I'm out.